welcome to my channel. In today's video I will be sharing with you a new project that I'm starting in my garden. But before I do that, I just want to take a moment and appreciate what's blooming in my garden right now in the front garden. I just wanted to show you a little bit of what's blooming. I have a lot of crocus that is starting to bloom and open, and it's just looking so very beautiful, and I really wanted to show them to you because these are really beautiful. And I also have a lot of little tete-a-tete daffodils that are starting to open up, and I just wanted to show them. I will make another video and give you a proper tour of my garden, but I wanted to show these to you today because it's just so beautiful and it's looking gorgeous in this front garden. And I will walk over and show you the project that I'm talking about, but here it is. I just wanted to give you a view into how the bulbs are coming around, and they're looking beautiful. And it's such a gorgeous day, such a nice weekend to do a nice project, and I wanted to share with you what I was starting today. And I hope you enjoy this video and give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe for more videos about gardening from me. And I'm really excited to have you on my channel. I garden in Toronto in Zone 6, and my name is Preeti, and I welcome you to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today, and let me share with you the project that I'm talking about next. So this is the project that I am working on this spring. I have this big section behind my garage which is quite underutilized. It has you know, honestly, it's been a place where all kinds of extra things, garbage has been collecting. So I just want to show you what this looks like before. So I had a couple of spots where I grew veggies last year. I have these two raised planters, and I have these really old wood beds that are deteriorating here that I've used for, you know, growing these in containers. And I wasn't really sure about what was happening with this side. Initially, we had thoughts of making a deck here and doing other things with this, but those plans have changed, and I kind of don't want to wait around for you know, bigger, better things. Right now, I'm gonna go with what I have and see how I can transform it into a space that I can use. So as you can see, this is kind of a blank slate right now. I don't have much here, and I have a couple of goals for this project. One, it has to be low cost with materials that I have, and very few that I need to go buy. So that's one of the goals. And the other goal is that I kind of want to incorporate my veggie garden in here, because this spot gets full sun all day, and it's beautiful and sunny in here. So it's an ideal spot for vegetables, and of course I'm going to always add in some flowers and other plants as well. So this is what the goal is for this project. And the other thing is I want it to look beautiful, so I'm going to use some low you know, cost methods to kind of make this look pretty. I have lots of nice spots. I need to paint this garage door, so I might paint it a nice bright color. And if you have ideas on what color this door should be, do put it in comments below. I would love to get some suggestions. But other than that, what I'm planning to do is create a bed here, because there is a magnolia tree here which was cut back, but it has started to grow back, as you can see from the stump, like almost like a shrub. So what I want to do is I want to maintain this tree as a shrub, because I don't think it's going to grow into a big tree if I don't let it. So I'm going to keep it pruned, but as you can see, it already has a lot of buds. So I was thinking that I can use this multi-stemmed shrub as my focal point in this area. And I'm sorry for all the noises, but this is what Ali is doing with my pot, and it's crazy. He's crazy, and this is why I have more mess to pick up. But anyways, this is going to be the focal point in this corner. I'm going to lift all of these patio stones that were just laid here because they were extra, and so I'm kind of glad I have them. So I know these are these ugly stone pavers, but I'm going to use them and see how I'm going to use them in this project. So I'm going to create a little bed here, and potentially a little bit of a bed in here closer to the house for just some nice, you know, sun-loving plants. I'm not going to put any trees or maybe some small shrubs, but I'm going to see what I'm going to use it for. But I just want to create like some sort of a interesting spot in here, and I want to create a little bit of a seating area in this part just in front of this door. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to I have some metal raised beds that I was able to get at a really economic cost. So I'm going to assemble them and put them here. And the reason I'm going with metal is because it's going to last me longer. It's not going to rot like wood. And it's, you know, and they are not very tall. They're about 12 inches high, which I think is a good height for a lot of things. And I also have, and they are bottomless, so the roots won't have an issue. The soil here is good, but it's full of weeds, so I'm gonna have to deal with that as well. And then I have these two raised boxes, which I can also use for my greens and lettuce and things like that, which I did use last year for a lot of things, and it could grow a lot of stuff. So those are going to also get reused in this area. This I will probably get rid of because it's disintegrating. I'm going to see if I can use it in this area temporarily till I get something else. But the goal is to reuse a lot of the stuff that's here, clean up first. So today's job is to clean up. And I actually wanted to take you along and show you my plans and what I was doing with it and take you along so you could have a snapshot of what this looks like before. And if you're seeing this is just lumber I had from the house when I renovated it. I'm going to use it as an edge on this side of the fence because a lot of the weeds from the neighbor's side come in here, and I do want to, you know, it's not going to be doing much. Maybe it'll protect a little bit, create a little bit of a barrier on this side. That's what I'm gonna actually lay out the wood, just so that it's going to give me a little bit of a buffer, because I have this wood lying around and I can use it. Or I might use it in other ways. I'm not really sure yet. This is just one idea to use this wood. I might make some beds with it too. I'm not really sure. As I get on with the project, I'll know better. And I'm also going to create a little bit of a walkway here. This is going into my front driveway. I'll use some of these stones hopefully and create a walkway here. And then if I have some space left, I'd like to create a little bit on this side. I don't know if there's much I can plant on this side or on both sides because it's super narrow. So we'll see how it goes. So I just wanted to take you along, show you what's happening here. This is a new project I'm taking on. It's something I'm just doing all by myself and without any great deal of help, but also with some simple, easy ideas, which maybe some of you may find useful if you have similar scenario and not a big budget to kind of spend on something like this, but still you can make it beautiful on a low budget. That's the goal. So that's what I wanted to share with you, and I will show you the progress at the end of the day, how much I get done today, and then we will follow this project along. Here is the update from what was completed on the first day of work that I did. So as you can see, lots of work is still in progress. I moved my two raised planters against this wall like I mentioned, and I think they look absolutely great over there. And then now I have this whole open area that I can work on for my vegetable gardening. I think it's going to look really nice. I removed stones from underneath here. This is closer to the foundation, so I have to be careful about what I plant there, but as you can see, there is a lot of screening in here, limestone screening. So I'm a little bit, you know, this is going to be a lot of work to dig it out, but I also feel it was added for extra drainage. So I am thinking about what I'm going to be doing with this. So far I have dug it and I have left it, and I'm going to see what I'm going to do. What I might end up doing is just leaving it and using it for some kind of pots and things like that, and maybe like try and make it more like a rock garden kind of a look, and then just plant a few things in front here. I might clear a section there and plant a rose that goes up this wall. So I might have to adapt to this the way it is. I'm not really sure right now, but I ended up moving a lot of these stones that were there on this side just to create a walkway. And yes, I haven't done this professionally, and this is what it's going to be, but that's fine. I accept it. I haven't used landscape fabric at the base of this just because it is something that I do not like using too much if I don't have to. It's fine if things can grow. Like I might grow like a little bit of a creeping thyme in some of the gaps, and I know that there will be weeds that will poke through the fabric. They did on this side. There was a lot of fabric here, and there's stuff like wherever the gaps are, there is stuff growing. So I'm not really too concerned about it, but there will be like gaps on the neighbor's side. There's going to be stuff coming in. So my best bet is I might put some containers. I might put something here that grows up. I might put a rose here that grows up, or something else, and just put some containers, maybe a couple of creeping plants that go over it, maybe some sedum. So I will accentuate it a little bit, but it is what it's going to be. At least it's clean, it's walkable, and it's way better than what there was. So coming into this side here then, so this has opened it up. So I plan to create a little bit of a flagstone patio area here, and then that's where my 4 raised metal planters are gonna go. They're about 12 foot high and 6 by 3. So I think those would look really good there. And I kind of put these logs here just to kind of feel the orientation of it. I am still toying with the idea of placing them this way or this way. I might mix it up, so I'm not really sure about that yet. And I plan to put a garden arch here to kind of enter the rest of my garden from here, and also to offer some privacy and another opportunity to grow some climbing roses. So that's the progress of the project so far. I just wanted to share with you where I have reached, and it is looking so much better now than it was before. It's looking cleaner, and I can't wait to start growing things here in May, and just starting to make it look different. So here it is. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it has inspired you to kind of pick up a section of your yard that is not being used and maybe transform it into something you can use. It is kind of a very rewarding process, and I really liked it because I like it that I'm doing it myself, and I have a little bit of help from my son to kind of move some of those stones because they were really, really heavy. But other than that, I mean, I think it's kind of nice to use what you have, add a few little new things and create it. It's not by any means a landscaped project. It's kind of very much like a home job, and I like it. So thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and put it in comments below if you have any ideas or suggestions for me, especially for this area here, because I am thinking about it. I haven't done anything with it, and this is still work in progress. I will do some more work on it over the weekend, and I will post an update on this project as I go along. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope to catch you very soon in my next video.